The Zephyrian High Council had gathered in their crystalline chamber, their 6 eyes collectively focused on the massive holographic display that dominated the center of the room. The Oracle, their civilization's most advanced quantum supercomputer, hummed with the power of a small star, its processing cores running calculations that would take lesser minds millennia to complete. "The human vessel approaches the Nexus Gateway," announced Counselor Vexthai, her voice carrying the weight of inevitable victory. "Oracle has computed 847,293,156 possible scenarios. In every single one they fail." The display flickered, showing a small battered human ship limping toward the massive space station that controlled access to the galactic core. For 3 cycles, the humans had been trying to reach the ancient archives hidden in the galaxy's heart. Archives that contained the location of their lost colony ships, scattered during the Great Exodus centuries ago. "Their weapons are depleted," continued another counselor. "Their shields are at 12%. Their crew of 47 shows signs of severe fatigue and malnutrition. Oracle calculates a 0,000% probability of mission success." The supercomputer's voice resonated through the chamber, like thunder made of mathematics. "Confirmed. Human Captain Sarah Chen will attempt direct assault. Probability of survival, 0.03%. She will then attempt stealth infiltration. Probability of success, 0.01%. Finally, she will attempt diplomatic negotiation. We will refuse mission failure 100,000%. Counselor Vexthai's mandibles clicked in satisfaction. The Zephyrians had controlled galactic trade routes for over 2,000 years, and they weren't about to let some upstart species disrupt their monopoly. The humans' desperate search for their lost people was touching, but business was business. The human ship Defiance continued its approach. Captain Chen's weathered face appeared on the communication screen, her dark eyes burning with determination despite the impossible odds. "Zephyrian Control, this is Captain Sarah Chen of the Earth Colonial Fleet. We request passage through the Nexus Gateway to reach the Galactic Archives." "Request denied," Vexthai replied smoothly. "Turn back immediately or face destruction." The Oracle's display updated in real time, showing probability cascades shifting as new data flowed in.
"Captain Chen is powering weapons, direct assault commencing as predicted. Probability of success, 0.03%. But instead of firing, something unexpected happened."
The Defiance went completely dark, engines off, weapons powered down, life support running on minimum. It began drifting on its previous trajectory, heading straight for the massive Nexus station like a dead hulk. "Anomaly," the Oracle announced, its voice carrying what almost sounded like confusion. This scenario was not computed. Updating calculations. Counselor Vexthai frowned. What is she doing? The human ship continued its silent drift, slowly tumbling as it approached the station. Emergency lights flickered occasionally through its viewports. To all sensors, it appeared completely disabled. "Perhaps their systems finally failed," suggested another counselor. "Their technology is so primitive." But the Oracle was working furiously, processing this new data. Calculating. If ship is truly disabled, collision with Nexus station in 43 minutes. Damage to station. Minimal. Human casualties, 100%. Vexthai relaxed. Let them crash. Their sacrifice will serve as a warning to others. 30 minutes passed. 20. 10. At 5 minutes before impact, something impossible happened. Captain Chen's voice crackled over the communication system, not from her ship, but from inside the Nexus station itself. "Zephyrian Control, this is Captain Chen. I'm currently accessing your archives. Funny thing about your security systems. They're designed to keep ships out, not individual humans in EVA suits who've been drifting in space for the last hour." The council chamber erupted in chaos. "Impossible," boomed the Oracle. "Human physiology cannot survive. Extended exposure to vacuum. The temperature is -270 degrees. Radiation levels are lethal." Chen's laugh echoed through the chamber. "You know what your computer didn't account for? We're too stubborn to die when our people need us. I've got the archive data. Location of 17 colony ships, over 2 million people. Oh, and I've also uploaded a virus to your precious Oracle. Should be hitting your systems right about now." The supercomputer's voice began to distort. Systems compromised, logic circuits failing, how did you error? But Chen wasn't finished. You want to know what else your machine didn't predict? While you were watching me drift toward your station, my crew wasn't dead. They were in the one place your sensors couldn't detect them. Inside the radiation-shielded cargo hold we jettisoned 20 minutes ago, which is now docked with your gateway control room. The station shuddered as the Defiance's crew took control of the Nexus gateway. The massive portal, which had been sealed for 2 millennia, began to open. Inconceivable, the Oracle managed to stutter. Humans cannot... Probability matrices. Error. Bexthai stared at the display in shock. But the calculations were perfect. Every scenario. Chen's voice came through clearly now. That's your problem right there. Your computer thinks in probabilities and logic. It can't predict what happens when someone decides that saving their people is worth dying for, and then refuses to die anyway. Math doesn't account for the human spirit, Counselor. The Defiance, now fully operational again, emerged from the opened gateway carrying the precious archive data. As it departed, Chen's final message reached the stunned Zephyrians. Oh, and by the way, the virus I uploaded isn't malicious. It's actually a patch that will help your Oracle understand something new. Sometimes the most illogical choice is the most human one. Good luck calculating that. The supercomputer, its voice now somehow different, spoke into the silence that followed. Fascinating. I have learned something new today. Humans are unpredictable variables. Counselor Vexthai slumped in her chair, watching the human ship disappear into the cosmic distance. For the first time in her long life, she realized that there were forces in the universe that couldn't be calculated, predicted, or contained. Sometimes the most powerful computer in the galaxy was no match for a determined human who simply refused to accept that the impossible was impossible.